What's going on, everybody? It is time for our next episode in our TEW This Is War series, and this is a big one. This is a big one. CM Punk is going to sign with a company. Is it going to be CZW? Is it going to be the MWA? Which company is he going to choose? I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to let you know if I'm happy. I'm not going to let you know if I'm mad. I'm just going to keep going and tell you something important that is going to be happening in our series right here, right now. So we have decided what is going to be happening, because if you look at our YouTube channel, you will see that there is a State of Jobber Radio announcement where I talk about things that's coming from Jobber Radio. Like, I'm talking not just the series, like overall everything with our channel, our Discord. Shout out, by the way, join our Discord. I'm going to put the link down below. I don't know if a lot of you have checked out our Discord before. You need to go to our website too, jobberradio.com. What are you guys doing? You can't just come for the TEW videos. You got to get this fully immersive experience in Jobber Radio. There's a lot of fun to be had on the Discord. Check it out. Anyway, here we go. Big announcement time right here, right now. In that video, I said I am going to take a little break, a little hiatus from content creating from the channel. Like, overall, I'm not touching a single thing. I'm taking a break. This is going to be after the Battlegrounds tournament that I'm going to be hosting. So that takes place later in September. So what does that mean for our TEW series right here, right now? This is the announcement. We'll talk about it later again. We'll let you guys know as the update happens, but this is the announcement. We are going to finish our pay-per-view this month, in August. Then we are going to build up to our pay-per-view in September. After that pay-per-view in September, that is going to be our season finale. We are wrapping up season 1 in our This Is War series. So there's going to be a break after that. There won't be a video that's going to come out right after that the next week after our September pay-per-view. So don't freak out. That doesn't mean everything's coming to an end. That means season 1 is going to be over. So we're going to take a break, as I am, because I'm just, not going to be here doing stuff for a little bit. And we're going to come back and pick up, I think in the game time, we're going to keep playing the game. And don't worry, we'll fill you in on anything that's going to happen. But we're going to pick up the game in January of 2021, not on the YouTube channel. We'll be back before January of 2021. But in the game of this series, we will be in January of 2021. We'll do a video. I'm planning out like a recap of everything you missed in the off season, I guess. New champions, new stories, new signings, new firings. If anybody died, like big happenings that happened throughout the off season. So I just wanted to get that out here. I know this is a longer than normal intro, but that is kind of important to the series, and I wanted you guys to know that. So we still have a lot more fun. We're going to finish up the month of August. We're going to go through, and we're going to finish the season at the end of September, our next month here, coming up in our series. So I hope you guys enjoy. Again, this is a very fun episode, and it builds up. The shows are building up rather nicely for our pay-per-views this month. There we go. I'm done talking. Let's get into the episode. Oh, one last thing. I know I said that. Luke is going to be absent from the very beginning of the episode, so we're going to reference him not being there. And then he shows up pretty early on. So, yeah, we didn't reference it when he did show up, so it might seem weird. But Luke's not there at the beginning, and he shows up later. So Luke is on this episode. That's it. Now I'm really done. Let's get into it. All right, so we are going to introduce our pay-per-view names for the month of August. I realized we kind of didn't do that yet officially. So I'm Jake, a.k.a. Bomber, running CZW here. And the month of August, our pay-per-view is going to be called Fear. It's a throwback to an actual CZW show. I don't know what year it was. Maybe 2010, 2011, maybe. It was an outdoor venue for that show. But anyway, CZW Fear is the pay-per-view for this month in CZW. Okay, how about Tigress? What is your pay-per-view name in this month?
I'm Tigress, and I'm the owner of Slam. And this month's pay-per-view will be called Renaissance.
All in the UK still, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Warden, what about you?
Hey, this is Warden. I run Midwest Wrestling Alliance, and this month we were doing Chi-Town Showdown. Our show will be in Chicago this month.
Ooh, should get a good crowd, a big crowd in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So for Luke, it appears Kaylee Ray. I keep wanting to say Kylie Ray. Kaylee Ray has signed with Ring of Honor. I assume he wants heel, right? You think heel? I don't know. Yeah, let's do heel. He can change it if he wants later. But yeah, so Kaylee Ray has signed with the Ring of Honor. Dang, you gotta. Oh, here we go. Whoa, incident.
Another incident of our truth. Oh, yeah, he's
failed.
Oh yeah, he got caught smoking it in.
Failed another drug test. R-Truth
It's
here.
a strike 2, R-Truth. You're getting another fine.
Oh, unhappy this time. Last time there was no action to it. Okay.
Ooh.
R-Truth does not want you butting into his pot smoking.
All right, let's see.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding me? No! Son of a... Dude, fuck off. Dude, you are a...
Total face.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck CM Punk. Fuck both of you. God.
Oh, he's a good fella. He's still straight edge, everyone.
Straight edge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Are
is
you
straight
kidding
edge.
me? Are you... See, now I'm just pissed off. I was going to come to this episode. I was going to be excited.
Hey.
High
We can-
five, MWA.
This is
Maybe
fucking...
I'll loan him to you.
You're going to loan them to me.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You
Yeah.
lying sack of shit. You will
We
not.
can work something out. It's all business.
Dude.
Nothing personal.
I can't believe this. You didn't. You weren't even gonna try, and then oh my god, I can't.
I
believe
guess I
this.
just offered him something right.
You offered him my shit. You took this. Oh my god.
No. He was special attraction.
This is terrible.
I do.
Dude,
Who
this is
are
fuck-
you?
This is terrible.
Wow. Well, this episode has peaked. This is the most interesting thing to happen.
This is terrible.
This is
Wow.
great.
This sucks.
Maybe I need to change my show.
Oh,
this
good. We got
week.
a backstage incident. Good. Hopefully, it's Bomber backstage tears somebody. All right, here we go. Mustafa Ali.
Oh, Ali. He's a sweetheart.
Aw.
There we go. Spot on impressions of colleagues, people person. Good. At least something positive is happening for CZW this week. So CZW Evolution is going to start off this week with a promo in the ring with Dolph Ziggler. He comes out cutting a scathing promo just about every CZW wrestler he can think of, but when he mentions Cody Rhodes, terrible tattoo and rip-off stinger hair. That's what he says about Cody Rhodes. And then out comes the American Dream himself. The two get into a verbal jousting match, and Cody lays down the challenge for a match right here, right now. And of course, Ziggler accepts the offer. Segment rated at 56. This was a straight promo. I don't know how in the world there was nothing like weird about this. I guess I can check the dirt sheet. Anything penalized for low morale? Okay. I mean, maybe he's pissed off, so he just cut a shitty promo. So we go to the match. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, Cody Rhodes defeated Dolph Ziggler in 10 minutes by disqualification when Ziggler grew more and more frustrated to the point where he pulled out a knife to cut...
Oh,
Hold on. He pulled out a knife out of his vest pocket that he brought to the ring earlier and tried to cut the tattoo off of Cody's neck that he was just trash talking earlier. The ref called for the bell, obviously, but not before a small cut was made on Cody's neck, and a bit of Cody's bleach blonde hair was also cut off. So Ziggler was escorted out of the arena by security and medical staff as they checked on Cody. So yeah, things escalated rather quickly here in this first match.
Did he get possessed by New Jack or something?
you better fire that referee for not patting him down better.
I mean, I'm just saying. Well, he didn't wear the vest in the ring. He just took it off before the match, so there was no reason to
Jesus
check it.
Christ.
So,
All right, Dolph.
so there you go. Dolph Ziggler pulling out a knife. Next up, Charlotte Flair comes down to the ring to cut a little promo here. She said the only reason she is on this dump known as CZW, is to let Britt Baker know that her time in the business is over. She says no one can touch her in this godforsaken company, and the fact that she cost her in the Fatal 5-Way match at Civil Unrest a couple weeks ago will not go without punishment. Charlotte officially challenges Britt Baker to a match at CZW Fear, telling her that she will show her and the rest of the world that she is not overrated, and that talk is bullshit. So, because, everybody's calling Charlotte overrated.
All
But
right.
so, another promo with a 54. Oh, man. Hot damn. I know she's mad, too. I know she's got low morale. Maybe I need to stop giving a microphone to people with low morale. That should be
Maybe.
But then
Just
again,
stop putting people with low morale in segments in general.
well, I gotta bring up the morale. I figured getting them airtime would help them out. But obviously, Britt Baker will never touch a microphone again. We saw what she did last week. So,
Injured her leg off of cutting a promo.
yeah. So anyway, the match has been, set up. Charlotte Flair versus Britt Baker at CZW Fear. So next up, we have a match between Carl Anderson and LAX's Sammy Guevara. And a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Sammy Guevara defeated Carl Anderson in 10 minutes via pinfall when Roosh helped Sammy over and over again throughout the match. LAX worked the ref several times, basically where they distracted him and all that kind of stuff. So they basically outnumbered Carl Anderson and ended up with Sammy hitting the Burning Hammer GTS, laying Anderson out to get the pinfall victory. But you know what? This was the angle I was going with here was Carl Anderson. He's outnumbered, but if he had his good brother in his corner, maybe this wouldn't have happened. That's kind of, the story that I was trying to go with here.
Makes sense.
Yeah, why I was trying to have the, 2v1 basically. But yeah, Sammy Guevara gets the win over Carl Anderson. Another bad rating, 59 here. Hey, look, Selena De La Renta actually had a positive note here because she is the manager of LAX. In case you forgot that, she came out. With Sammy.
There you go.
So okay, we'll see. We'll see if we can get a 60.
Sounds like it's time for an MJF promo.
Next up, we got Jordan Grace versus Hikaru Shida. In a bout that had a decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Shida defeated Grace 8 minutes and 29 seconds via pinfall with the Majo no Ichiniki. Ichiniki.
Something you can't pronounce.
Yeah, there you go.
I think I like that with soy sauce.
Well, there it is. Anyway, not a horrible segment rating here for these two. I was kind of worried, but 50 segment rating here. Obviously not great. Jordan Grace seemed off her game. That's every match she's in at this point, it seems. But there you go. So Shida gets a big win, just one-on-one action here in the women's division. So Shida, moves up in the ranks.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what's happening here. Seth Rollins cuts a promo with a 56 segment rating. I have no clue what's going on here on this night. Everybody must be off, I guess.
Script.
Yeah, I mean, he's cut promos before, and I never got issues with it, but tonight I guess everybody's off.
They're just bummed, dude. They're just bummed they don't have CM Punk.
Actually, you know what? He also has morale issues, so fuck. Anyway, we find Seth Rollins backstage, who brags about the 5-match win streak that he's on after having a rocky start, because obviously, as we remember, he did start off really bad in CZW, but 5 straight so far. He says that he put in his time, and now it's time to reap the reward. He wants the Velveteen Dream for the Iron Man Championship. So, with 5 straight wins, Seth Rollins is calling out the Dream, the current Iron Man champion. Did not improvise well here. 56 segment rating. Maybe the low morale. I know he's definitely got low morale. Yep. And improvising very badly. So, okay. Well, there you go. There it is.
Hey.
There it is. We got a segment rating of 80.
Damn time.
Yeah. All you had to do was put Ricochet in a match. Yeah. So in a good match in the tag team division, the Two Fly Crew defeated GOD in 18 minutes when Ricochet pinned Tama Tonga with a diving double knee drop. Ricochet carried the match, an in-ring performance, had an 89, which was pretty solid. GOD really didn't perform too well. Both got a 56 here. Cedric got a 65, so pretty good there. So we got a good segment here. Jay White calls out Kenta. These two have had a little disruption in their friendship lately. He calls Kenta down to the ring and verbally belittles him in front of the crowd after embarrassing him last week and losing his cool. Kenta flips Jay White off and lays him out with a GTS. Kenta picks up the mic saying that if he thinks he embarrassed him last week, wait until their match next week on the Go Home show. So these guys are going to have their blow up moment 1 week before Fear. They're not going to. Fear is stacked. I got Fear stacked. Okay. So this match couldn't even make it onto the card. That shows you a little preview of how big I think this pay-per-view is going to be. But great. I did not expect a 70 out of this. These guys are performing very well.
MWA has the real go to sleep.
Okay, you are a piece of shit, man.
They're the opposite of Raw.
I finally get another good
opposite.
segment, and you fucking throw that CM Punk shit my way. Okay.
This guy is just an
Okay, I think we're in the war now.
No. Look. CZW is the opposite of Raw. You fall asleep in the first 2 hours and stay awake for the last 3. There you go.
Right.
Okay. Hey, I only have a 2-hour show. But
Then
anyway.
you just fall asleep for all of it, yeah.
Oh my god. We have a match here between OVE and FTR. They faced off in an 8-man tag a couple weeks ago where FTR got the win with the Blood Brothers. And last week they claimed they wanted to be the number 1 contenders, but tonight they went up against OVE in a decent match. They defeated OVE in 8 minutes and 27 seconds when Cash Wheeler pinned Dave Chris after the Shatter Machine. And with this win, it appears that FTR really are positioning themselves as a clear number 1 contenders towards the north. Cash Wheeler carried this match. Wow. Okay. All right. Cool deal. Dax Harwood was off his game. He ended up with what did he get? A 60. Well, if he's off his game with a 60, I'll take that any day. So yeah, Dave Christ right now, the OVE, they're kind of just at this point, they're kind of putting people over in CZW. Segment rating 57, again, not good. Yeah, FTR puts on good matches, but I guess not here. All right, so Roman Reigns is up next, and he says that he is going to put the fear of God in Owens' eyes in 2 weeks at the pay-per-view. He challenges Kevin Owens to a Falls Count Anywhere match. This is all stemming from when Kevin Owens cost Roman Reigns the World Championship against MJF. Segment rating of 77. The Backstabber storyline has advanced here. And yeah, so there we go. We have another match set up for CZW Fear. And I like the momentum going into it. So we'll see who wins in not last man standing, a Falls Count Anywhere match. In the main event of the evening, the Regime take on Darby Allin and Finn Balor from the Unwanted. Last week, if you remember, MJF says that he wanted the Regime to put an end to the Unwanted and show them that they actually are unwanted. So in a superb match, Darby Allin and Finn Balor defeated Braun Strowman and Rusev in 14 minutes and 54 seconds when Rusev was disqualified when MJF ran in and attacked Finn Balor. Ooh. The Unwanted picked up the victory here after a hard-fought battle. Though the win didn't come as intended, the Demon was about to come off the top rope with a coup de grace onto Braun Strowman when MJF jumped up onto the ring apron and knocked Balor off the top rope with a steel chair. He jumped into the ring, laying out Darby Allin as well. So, yeah, the win goes to the Unwanted, but it was via disqualification here in the main event. Everybody performed very well here. Darby Allin carried the match, though. Got an 87.
I do not believe that for a second.
That's bullshit.
That's crazy, right?
I'm a bit surprised that of all people there, Darby Allin is the one carrying it.
And look, Braun Strowman was number 2. Finn Balor was 3rd on the performance list. And Rusev was right behind him, so pretty happy about that. All 4 did very well. I got a segment rating of 80. Very strong main event here. Finn Balor seemed off his game. Maybe that's why Allin was the one that outperformed everybody. But yeah, so there you go. The Unwanted win via DQ. Following the interference, The Undertaker steps into the ring, taking a sick chair shot from MJF, but he wasn't fazed by it at all. Taker reaches out, grabbing MJF by the throat, and as his eyes roll in the back of his head, he lifts MJF into the air, going for a choke slam, but Braun Strowman and Rusev both strike at the same time, and MJF gets out of harm's way. So MJF quickly rolls out of the ring. Undertaker grabs the big man Rusev and choke slams him instead. The show comes to a close as MJF scrambles up the ramp, whelping like a dog who has just been whipped. So there you go. Undertaker came in after the DQ. He was going to chokeslam MJF, but he got saved by his Regime boys there, and Rusev took the chokeslam instead. So that closes out CZW Evolution with a huge segment of 90. You got to bring in Undertaker to save the show. So, and as he did,
leave it to you to rely on the part-timer to save the show.
Hey, if it works this well, I'll do it every time until he retires, which I'm sure is probably going to be next week. But yeah,
I have Goldberg versus Undertaker or what?
Hey, I wish I could get Goldberg. I'm trying. So the end of the show, I think, ended very strong. The beginning of it sucked. We'll see how the overall show rating goes. Overall rating of 80 just shows you, kids, never give up, never lose hope.
Stupid.
Look at these first segment ratings.
Jesus Christ!
There's no way this is an 80 show.
This was a second half show for sure. It was definitely top heavy there.
Holy fuck!
The thing
Things
is,
went horribly wrong.
I was most excited about the Cody Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler stuff, and it really didn't do very well. Both of those guys have morale issues, so maybe that's why. But I really was excited about putting those two in a program together. Overall of 80, it's hard to argue that I'm happy. I mean, it's easy to argue it, but hard to be mad at it. So I'll take that any day of the week. 22 popularity increase, and all of this just couldn't go up because I didn't have the viewers there. But wow, I feel weird about this show. Like, I'm super happy the overall was great, but the solo performances weren't that awesome. Let's look at the numbers here. CZW got an 80. We had a sellout, 7,160. TV show rating of 1.70 with 1.2 million viewers. Total of 1.5. That's solid, right in our wheelhouse where I want to be. So I'm happy about it. Anytime we get an 80, God, I just over the moon. So good stuff here. Yeah. Let's see how WWE did super quick. 75. We beat their show rating. Wow, they held their show in the same. Wait, timeout game. Game, what are you doing? We were in the same arena at the same night at the same time. Okay, game, what are you doing here?
It's like War Games. They have two separate rings.
Maybe we held our shows on two sides of the arena at the same exact time.
You guys are in the parking lot.
Hey.
I mean, it's CZW. What do you expect?
Hey, we drew the same number, so I'll take it.
You guys were Raw Underground.
So Cameron Grimes... Fuck you. Cameron Grimes and the Survivors defeated Ricky Banderas, Kenny King, and Kalisto in the main event. I don't even know who's this Ricky Banderas person.
Anybody he's an indie guy.
Okay. Well, there you go. That was CCW or WWE's Raw. Same arena, same time, everything. Breaking news: Silas Young just won the vacant NXT Cruiserweight. What?
This will slim down or something.
He's drinking light beer now.
What a weird game.
Let me see how much. Divorce.
Oh, wow.
Oh my lord. CM Punk and AJ Lee divorced. Wow.
Sounds legit.
You know what? Hold on. Let's go to. Let's
During
see if
their
AJ
vows,
Lee's
said,
in here.
I will
AJ
never
Lee
wrestle again. Okay, honey.
She left the wrestling industry. So.
Oh man, I was gonna take her just so. Yeah, that would be great.
He signed. AJ was so pissed that he signed with MWA. She divorced him.
I agree. Yeah, if he would have signed with CZW, they would have not got divorced. So I hope you're happy.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Randy Orton.
I am happy. Now he's not gonna be tied down.
Bold declaration: he is carrying the entire Ring of Honor roster by himself.
Oh.
And without him, there would be no promotion. Oh my God.
Randy, you dick! I gave you a home. I put you in a world title feud.
Man.
You sack of shit.
Wow.
Enjoy.
Well, you should have known this was going to happen. All right. I am going to try to sign Matt Taven. Accept the terms here to consider unless you offer better. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Matt Taven is going to seriously consider my offer. Okay. There we go. I got to sign somebody solid this week, and Matt Taven is pretty damn good. So we'll see if we can get that.
To open up Battlefield this week in a poor pre-show match, Tozawa and TJP beat Horus and Dragunov when TJP submitted Horus with a figure 4 deathlock. 50 rating, nothing special. It looks like TJP was head and shoulders above everyone else, getting a 59 while everyone else was 40s to 20s. Yikes.
Dragunov got a 29, yeah.
I honestly am surprised he's so poorly in this game. Thought he would have done much better.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple people that are pretty solid they get really bad in-ring performances.
Yeah. But TJP picks up the win for him and Tozawa. On to the main show. We open up with Jon Moxley and Randy Orton having a little confrontation, which leads to Ricky Starks and Dragon Lee getting involved. which ends up that all four of them shouting at one another, and then Lee and Moxley versus Orton and Starks being booked for later tonight. 84 rating, very good, very good. Moxley enjoys going off script, and seems like Starks does as well. He does great. This is going very well so far. Can't wait to see it all just fall apart.
We'll see.
Oof.
Nice.
Nice.
You're waiting.
Next up, in a decent match, Toxic Society's Shinsuke Nakamura and Kip Sabian defeat Heavy Machinery in 2058. And Nakamura pinned Tucker with a Kinshasa. 69 rating, nice. Sabian and Penelope Ford, this entire time they're engaged. They don't get along, I guess. It's a rough engagement, I guess, man.
Yeah, they just really don't work. I don't know I don't know why their chemistry is so off on screen, but apparently it is.
Yeah, Sabian had a 48, dragged behind a bit. Tucker 57, Otis 66, and Nakamura at 74. Zayn comes down and Toxic Society attack Heavy Machinery post bell because they're heels. Why not? But Ba comes down and makes the save, just beeling Sabian clean out the ring, and Nakamura and Zayn flame. Zayn worked well with the crowd. Freedom to improvise helped. 56 rating. I'm not really against that.
So
could have done better.
So the big man coming to save his fellow big men, huh?
Yep.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Big men gotta stick together. I mean, come on. I think we all know that.
Yeah, the 3-ton team. All right, next up we have a preview of our women's title match between Cross and Rhea, with the returning Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross defeating Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm. Bliss pinning Storm with a Twisted Bliss at 26:53. Segment rating of 63, not bad.
Solid.
Nikki had a performance of 65, Bliss 57, Storm 51, and Rhea 53. Wow, Cross is really carrying this. Wow.
Yeah.
I did not expect to be the one with the highest stats every match. I really didn't.
Yeah.
But it looks like Nikki and Bliss get a bit of momentum ahead of Nikki's title match. Up next, we have our number one contender match for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships between Ten Cozy, the Hybrid 2, Gresham and Lethal, and Miz and Morrison. And it's elimination, apparently. I did not know that. In a decent match, though, Ten Cozy defeats the three other teams. Tenzin was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else. Okay.
He's the hurt
guy,
guy,
have
right?
an injury. Huh?
He's the hurt guy, right?
He's the hurt guy, yeah.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah. He got injured a couple shows before this, and he should recover by tomorrow. But yeah, no, still not good. 52 rating. Gresham got injured.
Oof.
Okay. Not good. Evans 68. Way to go.
Yeah.
Lethal 64, Miz 65. Yeah, no, I think the injury really held back Tenzin in this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Hopefully,
never a good thing.
Hopefully Gresham's not going to be hurt too long.
Yeah, hopefully.
Abdominal muscle
We'll have to
contusion.
We'll have to see with that, I guess. Hangman Page is seen backstage drinking some whiskey out of a glass. He rambles on about how, the Fiend and his buddy haven't been able to leave him alone now for the past couple of weeks. Since this series actually started, he hasn't been able to leave him alone. And he wants to finally get rid of the Fiend. So at Recreation, he challenges them to a handicap street fight. Hangman Page...
I don't know, that's a smart idea.
I mean,
that seems crazy.
it's a street fight. He does have a bit more leeway with...
I guess.
He
We'll
can-
see.
And yeah, no, we'll see how that works out for him. But Hangman Page worked well with the crowd, using Freedom helped out, and now taking color commentary helped. 68, not as great as I was hoping.
That's
but-
good. Solid.
Yeah, it's still pretty good. Maybe next time.
Respectable.
Yeah, but Hangman Page potentially just signed his death warrant.
So your pay-per-view name is Recreation. Just make sure I'm pronouncing it right.
Yes, sir. Recreation.
Okay, just making sure. So it is Recreation. Okay, good.
Yes. It's re with a single E. Don't worry.
Oh God.
We were thinking recreation, like going to the playground.
Oh no! I meant recreation,
Okay.
like something like reborn or made renew.
Gotcha.
You know, that type of thing. That philosophical crap. And in our main event,
Ooh.
Randy Orton and Ricky Starks defeat Jon Moxley and Dragon Lee, and Orton pinned Lee with an RKO. 57 rating. Wow, that is not good. In terms of ring work, Moxley was head and shoulders above everyone else. Starks was a weak link. Starks had a 35, Moxley 87, Lee 72, and Orton 62. Orton was really off his game, and the match dragged at the end. Oh, because it was all out. Yeah.
What you laughing
But-
at over there, Warden?
Randy Orton really off his game.
Hey, he clearly stated that Ring of Honor cannot continue without him. He clearly stated that. Okay. I see. We got some changes to the script here.
Yeah, there we go. I just had to edit the script real quick. Then he shoots and says how MWA is gonna fail without him.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Let's see. We have Stone
It
Cold.
like the
we
shows
just
got better
CM
after
Punk.
Orton left.
We have Brock
Maybe
Lesnar.
he
Yeah.
does.
Okay,
Let's
Randy
see,
Orton.
57 rating.
I think it needs to be stated that Dragon Lee pulled his creative control card out during the booking of this and said that he was not going to take the loss unless he was kept strong. So that's something to note. It's a mental
So
note.
I did that.
Yeah.
I think what hurt though, because it says right here the all out pace. I think he can only go so far before they start getting exhausted, because it also
Yeah.
depends on them.
How long was
20
the match?
minutes max.
Yeah.
It's 28 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
So let me get this straight.
Hmm.
Bomber can have 2 good ratings and pull an 80, with the rest of the show being shit.
He had 3.
I can
I
have
had
a
3
pretty
good
We
good
had
ratings.
4 segments that got high.
and get 58. Yeah, same thing.
Same thing.
But-
Same thing. I don't know if it is.
But 58 rating, yeah, this is not our best work yet.
no.
Starks was used too much.
Do you want some good news?
What's some good
Do
news?
I want some what?
Do you want some good news, Luke?
Sure.
58 was my football number in high school.
Oh my god. That's so good.
Shit. I can't escape you. Why?
So
Leave me alone.
yeah, no, it wasn't. So I don't know. I feel, and the weird thing is, I feel that's a little low because your ratings were in the 60s for the most part. You had a couple of 50s, but
Yeah,
And an 84 segment.
yeah.
I know.
It might just been a
It's weird.
tough
Who
break
knows?
there.
Maybe it's just. I guess.
I don't
man.
get how
Well,
the
that's
ratings
tough
work in this game.
Yeah, sometimes they're a little wonky.
there. Justice
Were you-
mod.
Were you in the same arena Bomber was in?
Yeah,
Yes.
and
Okay.
WWE this week.
And yeah.
Yeah, and WWE every week. Yeah,
Those
Ring of
fans,
Honor.
those
Ring
fans
of
are a little
Honor,
tuckered out.
Ring of Honor tends to stay in the same place. Drugs.
Yeah,
drugs.
somebody got shot in the parking lot. Oh, here
Yeah,
we
he's
go.
doing
Christopher
drugs.
Daniels.
This will be good.
That's yeah.
He's doing
Chris-
drugs.
It's Christopher
Yes.
Daniels.
Yeah, it's gonna be positive. He's gonna get a positive.
Let's tune in, everyone.
Fuck,
Christopher
yeah.
Daniels,
Of
right in
course.
the backstage area, simply by being so cheerful and fun to be around.
Oh my god, this is turning
Christopher-
into slam. MWA's is turning into slam. Everybody's just so
Christopher
damn
Daniels
happy.
has the people person
Slam's rubbing
personality.
off on NWA.
Welcome, everybody, to a Midwest Mayhem. It's another lovely Thursday night. Starting off our pre-show, we have Frankie Kazarian facing Eli Drake. Eli Drake defeated Frankie Kazarian in 10 minutes 8 seconds by pinfall with a you-know-it gravy train. Segment rating of 58. Christopher Daniels and EC3 were ringside for this match. Not really any shenanigans happening here. Simple pre-show match. Get the show rolling a little bit.
Okay, what so I had just noticed like a trend. What's up with all the pre-show matches for TV? Ow, I hit my mic. Sorry.
Oh, for us?
Well, for I think everybody's been doing pre-show matches.
I got a lot of angles I want to do.
What
I
was
just
that?
got a lot of angles I want to get ready for pay-per-views,
Gotcha.
and I want to keep people
So
on
these-
TV in some way.
So these are dark shows. I mean, this like doesn't get shown to people though, right?
This would be like the equivalent of like YouTube or something, or just the crowd that's
okay.
there. Gets,
Yeah, like a dark match.
yeah, basically.
Gotcha. Okay.
Up next, we have a wild pre-show match with Nick Gage defeating Buddy Murphy in a hardcore match in 10 minutes by pinfall.
Hmm.
Nick Gage had in-ring 52, Murphy 51, averaged out somehow to a 50. But this is put under a wild brawl Brawl. This got our one hardcore or wild brawl out of the way for this week. Nick Gage sort of carrying that flag for us for now until we get some main eventers back into that hardcore scene.
Best signee of the month.
Yep.
Nick Gage, you got a bonus for going all out. High morale. Yeah, he's killing it. We're bonus selling. Yeah, these guys are pretty good. Starting the show, we are starting off with a triple threat match. Kazuchika Okada versus Jacob Fatu versus Eddie Kingston. And a decent match. Okada defeated Fatu and Kingston in 11 minutes 39 seconds when Okada pinned Eddie Kingston with a Tigress.
Rainmaker!
Oh, okay.
Eddie Kingston was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's in-ring performance. No real surprise there. But he's still at a 55. That's not bad for him. Fatu keeping up with Okada, 65 and 64 here.
That's surprising.
Surprising. It's a 65 for Okada. That's a little surprising, yeah.
Still says the show got off to a strong start, so can't argue that.
Yeah, happy with that.
Yeah,
This
anytime you
is
got
a regular
Okada in
book
the
match.
opening match, I think that's a pretty strong start. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Following the match, Stone Cold Steve Austin comes to the ring and tells Okada it's going to be him versus Samoa Joe versus Andrade at Chi-Town Showdown, along with Evo and Sonata versus Usos versus the Lucha Bros for the tag team titles.
Oh, okay.
Simple little segment. Gave us an 89 segment rating.
So 2 triple threat matches already announced here for Chi-Town Showdown.
Time to get people excited.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you remember last week, Brock Lesnar accidentally, or I wouldn't say accidentally because he can do whatever he wants, unintentionally speared Daniel Bryan as he got in the way of getting to Sami Callihan. So we have a handicap match of Drew Gulak and Zack Sabre Jr. versus Brock Lesnar. Kind of as a, hey, you hurt our friend, we'll try to hurt you. Well, there's a reason they're not the top guys of their faction. No. Brock Lesnar looks vulnerable during this match as Drew Gulak and Zack Sabre Jr.'s repeated attempts to secure submissions on Brock finally pulls through as a Gulak as well as a figure 4 leg lock are locked in. Suddenly, Brock Lesnar overpowers them and tosses Zack Sabre Jr. from the ring through the announcer's table and ends the match with a Brock lock to Drew Gulak's leg.
A Brock lock? What the fuck's a Brock lock?
That's
know
the
Brock lock? It's his head on the back of the knee where he stands up.
Oh, stretch muffler?
This is the Brock lock.
Oh. I was.
Yeah.
Is that really a thing? I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
what do you call it?
That used to be his finisher.
I think it was his main finisher in OVW.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I was unaware.
Isn't the Brock lock the what do you call it? The double wrist lock?
No, it's where he puts his head underneath their knee, the back of their knee, and he stands up.
Yeah.
And he shakes them like a
Yeah,
like a
what-
bully wanting lunch money.
What Big E's been doing? This stretch bump,
Yeah, okay.
stretch muffler.
Yeah. I could have thought it was the other one. Okay.
That's
Weird.
interesting because that was also Sami Callihan's move.
Sami Callihan had that move?
Yeah, that was Sami Callihan's finisher for a while.
Wow.
Stretch
look
muffler,
at me
yeah.
adding depth to the story.
You didn't even know.
I am a
this-
natural storyteller and I
this
don't even
guy.
realize it.
Well, I
But
guess.
holy shit, guys.
Wow.
Holy shit. Let's acknowledge the 76 in the room.
Solid
Let's
match. there.
not. No.
And a 69 from
Let's not
CSJ.
acknowledge it.
Classy. Put your pinkies up for that 69.
Oh my god.
All right, we cut to backstage where we see Ultimo Dragon finding the Briscoes in their locker room and telling them that Ospreay will get his win back against Tommaso Ciampa. Jay Briscoe says if he's so confident, why don't they face the Briscoes tonight in a tag team match? So we're finally going to get to see Ultimo Dragon in action with Will Ospreay, and this time facing the Briscoes.
Yeah, this is gonna be his
Later
debut
today.
match, right? I think so.
I believe so.
As far as matches go, yeah.
Right. So yeah, it's all 65. Nothing too special. Segment wasn't anything special, you know.
It's fine.
So it's fitting rating.
It's better than like all my guys' mic performances, so you're good.
And about the head good heat and decent wrestling, Scorpio Sky defeated Xavier Woods in 10 minutes by pinfall with a fatal answer. Scorpio Sky makes defense number 1 of the Midwest Mayhem television title.
Well, damn.
Segment rating of 53.
Would have been cool to have Xavier Woods and Big E, former champions, or well, he wouldn't be former, he's current, but
I think the work the crowd aim is useless in this.
Yeah, I shouldn't use it. I really just shouldn't. But 53 is okay. I mean, it's mid-card level. The
decent.
title's mid-card level. Could be higher, but I'm okay with it.
It's not show wrecking. Not show wrecking.
Big E and Woods are about to call for another chance next week when Marty Scurll and PCO appear. They call for a match against Big E and Woods next week, where the winner gets to fight for the Mayhem Championship at Chi-Town Showdown.
Oh, wait a minute. Both of them will? Like a triple threat? Or...
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, you and your partner to face Scorpio Sky.
Oh, well, damn. Scorpio Sky's not going to like that.
Oh, no. All right, 74 rating.
Good stuff.
We'll have to see what happens next week. Following this, we've seen Joe calling for matches. We've seen Andrade calling for matches against Evil and Sonata and Okada and all them. Well, Stone Cold is like, you know what? We'll put you guys all in a match together. So Evil and Sonata versus Samoa Joe right here. And about that had good heat and decent wrestling. Evil and Sonata defeated Samoa Joe and Andrade in 15 minutes 23 seconds when Sonata pinned Andrade with a rounding body press.
Okay.
Looks like everybody in the 60s but Samoa Joe. A potential future face turn for Evil was hinted at during the segment. He's I gotta get that over with eventually. But 68 rating, that's okay. I'm not gonna be it. No, that's fine.
Yeah,
Just
no, the overall is good. Samoa Joe's, I mean, I assume he's getting hurt because of his age, but...
Yeah. I mean, these two never tagged together anyway.
Oh, that's
so
his history of injuries.
Yeah.
So following the match, Joe and Andrade are not getting along after seeing that they just lost. The Usos and the Lucha Bros come from the back after Joe and Andrade begin attacking each other. Evil and Sonata manage to sneak away as the two teams begin causing chaos, beating each other up. So yeah.
Okay, just going more towards the big match coming up, the title match coming up, tag team.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Samoa Joe was superb working without a script. He had the crowd in the palm of his hand. And there we go. If he's not good in a match, he's good in a segment.
No, that's definitely true.
Yeah. Now we have Ultimo Dragon and Will Ospreay versus the Briscoes, a match that was announced earlier. Will Ospreay is again accompanied by Ultimo Dragon, who's wielding the kendo stick per usual. Late into this match, Mark Briscoe goes to roll up Ultimo Dragon when suddenly the kendo stick is broken over his head by Will Ospreay. Ospreay begins digging the broken stick into Mark Briscoe's head before Dragon and Ospreay run away from Jay Briscoe, who has a chair in his hand.
Interesting.
So, as soon as there's a sign that they might lose, Will Ospreay goes to stop it using a damn kendo stick.
So this was a non-title match, right? Sorry, they're not your champions. I'm sorry. I see the title on the picture, so it threw me off. Interesting. So Will Ospreay looks like he's like losing his cool here.
So we'll see where this goes next week. But yeah, Briscoe's not appreciating that. I mean, they did get the win. It was a DQ win for them.
Yeah.
But nobody likes kendo sticks being dug into their head.
Yeah. I will say I'm interested to see where this dynamic between Ospreay and Ultimo Dragon, where it goes.
Jimmy and Jay Uso are calling for a title match against the Lucha Bros. Well, I mean, they're calling about the match, calling them out for the match. When Evil and Sonata, who have just won, walk by them backstage. Evil and Sonata look them over before smirking at each other and walking away.
Gotcha.
Just more fuel to the fire. They're all pissed off. Nobody likes each other. I just wanted to add a little more to the angle before we went home for the next week's show. After last week's match, Daniel Bryan wanted a little payback against Sami Callihan, who basically tainted his win, kind of hurt his match win against Tommaso Ciampa. So in this match, we have Tommaso Ciampa as the special guest referee. The number one contender is the referee.
Interesting.
So, Tommaso Ciampa is calling a clean match throughout this bout, giving Daniel Bryan a fair chance to earn the title, knowing full well he'll still have to defend at Chi-Town Showdown. So, Tommaso Ciampa is going to face the winner of this. This is a title match.
Oh, so this is for the title. Okay.
Yes,
Got
yes,
it.
it is.
Gotcha.
And Ciampa just says, whoever wins, I'm fighting you at Chicago.
Gotcha.
However, things go south when from out of nowhere, Brian Cage shows up with a freaking tow truck. He ties the tow around the ring and begins dragging the ring out of the arena.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Sami Callihan slides out of the ring as Tommaso Ciampa gets out of the ring, telling Cage to get the fuck out of here, but is caught from behind by a steel chair from Taya Valkyrie.
Ooh.
Brian Cage puts a brick on the pedal as Daniel Bryan, who's still in the ring unconscious from an earlier move, is carried out of the arena and crashes into the parking lot out back. Things only get worse for Bryan as the truck hits Brock Lesnar's truck and sends him on a rampage, destroying Daniel Bryan. Meanwhile, in the arena, Taya Valkyrie rips the referee shirt off of Tommaso Ciampa's back and declares Callahan the winner by forfeit for Bryan leaving the arena.
Okay. A lot of fucking shit just happened right there.
Would we like to break this down?
Well, I mean, so Lesnar got hit by the tow truck. Lesnar's truck?
His truck got hit.
Was he in the truck? Was he in the truck?
He was near the truck.
Okay. So he went on a rampage after his truck got hit, destroying Daniel Bryan. So he destroyed Daniel Bryan. Meanwhile, Taya rips the shirt off. We have another referee change type deal happening in this world.
Absolutely.
Okay. Crazy. So basically, Sami Callihan is still the champ because he won by forfeit.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I wonder where Taya and Brian Cage, like, what their motivation is here, because they're targeting.
They're helping Sami Callihan.
Yeah.
They're working with Sami.
Okay.
They don't want him to lose the title.
True. Okay.
Pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward. A million things just happened. Pretty straightforward.
I mean, it wasn't like that just happened out of nowhere. It was a 24-minute match, and that's how it ended at the end. So.
Yeah, you're good.
Segment rating is 66. That's okay. I mean, I know I was going a little over the top.
Did you book that as like a Mayhem type deal or
storytelling? I had to do
storytelling.
Gotcha.
That works. Yeah. Okay.
Sports entertainment finish.
I did do sports entertainment finish because that's exactly what it was.
Okay.
You want to book the hell out of it. You did.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right. Let's see what we got. Really?
Man, that's good, but way lower than I anticipated.
I was thinking like 75.
80.
Yeah, I was thinking 75 at minimum. I was thinking 75, between 75 and 80. Yeah.
It is an improvement from last week.
Yeah,
so
I mean, again, it's not bad.
I'm hoping it's pretty chaotic right now in the MWA, but I hope some of the fights can be foreseen for what's going to happen in Chicago. Obviously, there's a lot that's up in the air at the moment. But as far as Okada, Joe, and Andrade, I think that's a feud we'll look forward to see. Midwest title, Scorpio Sky is going to have a lot on his hands coming up. I think we got Ultimo Dragon piquing everyone's interest. And then just the chaos in the main event scene where everybody's trying to kill everybody.
All right, so let's look at the TV breakdowns here. Ring of Honor got a 58 sellout and 1.79 TV rating with 1.3 million viewers. That is definitely low for Battlefield.
Heck yeah, dang.
I don't remember the exact numbers. We'll talk about them at the end in the breakdown, but that is definitely low. I know that for Ring of Honor. Let's see how.
They were 1.7 ish.
Yeah. Here you go. 72 rating. Almost 8,000.
Still, that viewer number is down. The rating is high, but it's not as high as it can be. But
you guys were neck and neck
last
week.
Low.
Yeah, you guys were neck and neck last week. You got a pretty big lead over them right this week here.
It's been 1.7, like 1,700,000 lately. So
yeah,
it's still a drop.
So it might be a down week for everybody across the board, except Slam, who I'm sure. Well, actually, they've been having weird for their
British
UK shows as far as numbers go. But
all right, and we start off about that at Good Heat and Decent Wrestling. Ronda Rousey defeated Natalya in 8 minutes and 22 seconds by submission with an arm.
Okay, got that tap out.
Tap.
Nighty night, Natty.
I have that
After
cat.
the match, she grabs a microphone and says that she will go into Renaissance, break Shayna's arm, and walk out as still the Queen of Slam Champ.
Get to expect an arm break.
See, this is the match I'm really looking forward to right here.
This is gonna be like the eye for an eye match.
Yeah, arm for an arm.
Basically, to cut a promo backstage on Mustache Mountain, basically saying that as much as they are talented, Mustache Mountain really don't want the smoke that Street Profits are going to give them at Renaissance. Nice.
Yeah.
And about that, great heat and good wrestling. Chad Gable defeated Cesaro in 14 minutes and 45 seconds by pinfall with a surprise roll-up.
Interesting. I wonder if this is going to lead to a pay-per-view match, because I assumed the way things were looking that this was going to be a pay-per-view match for these two, but I guess we'll see.
The best of 3.
Oh, that's right. Best of 3. I'm about to say, I remember there being something going on with them that shows they're going to be a pay-per-view.
Cesaro got 1 and Gable got 1 this week.
Okay, so it's tied.
At 70. Good job, boy.
They have great chemistry. I don't remember if we saw that before, but it's showing it here.
Elkin is getting interviewed backstage. The interviewer asks him why did he attack Bandito last week. Elkin answers by saying that ever since he has been in Slam, he has never been given a fair chance to prove himself, while Bandito has been featured more than him, despite the fact that Bandito is such a nobody that he had to injure Pac to gain any relevance around here.
Ooh, shots fired. But that is true. I mean, he really hasn't got a chance to prove himself yet, so I guess we'll see if he can do it here against him.
Elkin says that he is done waiting and is taking charge to make his marker at Slam.
Alrighty.
50 ratings. Not a good mark.
Little David versus Goliath here.
Yep. Mia Yim is walking in the hallway looking for Nessa. She asks people if they have seen Nessa, but they all say that they haven't. In her search, Mia takes a right turn and walks into the women's locker room. She yells Tessa's name as she looks around. Then crackling laughter is heard as Su Yung attacks Mia Yim from behind. Su Yung beats down Mia some more before the footage cuts to black, and then red eyes are
Ah!
Interesting. I thought, because last week we heard the crazy laughter, I thought it was going to be Rosemary, but apparently it's the demon type thing, Su Yung, the zombie lady, the zombie bride. That's what she is, right? Something like that.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
The Undead Bride.
Undead bride. There you go.
Here we go again. Little Jimmy boy.
Jimmy Havoc, the savior of all companies. He's a part of.
And about the head, great heat and good wrestling. Kofi Kingston defeated Jimmy Havoc in 35 seconds by pinfall with the Trouble in Paradise.
Oh.
Carmella and R-Truth are at ringside for this.
Was R-Truth smoking a doobie?
No.
Jimmy Havoc took the loss. We'll see. You need to build him up because he's like apparently the best wrestler in the game somehow.
He's your Darby
I have
Allin.
no idea how.
Hey, don't be bringing Darby Allin into this.
That's a compliment.
Oh, come on now.
Darby Allin kicks ass on your show.
He does. Somehow he's like turning into my best guy somehow. I don't know how that's going on.
I don't get how the mod maker rated it.
Yeah.
You need like Allin versus Ricochet versus Omega, and you'll get like a 100. Oh, of course with Undertaker too. But
gotta have 100.
Have MJF cut a promo.
I'll do that in the
also have
off.
Stone Cold.
And after the match,
Oh, sorry.
Kofi celebrates with R-Truth and Carmella. They dance.
Oh, we got a dance break coming out with R-Truth and Kofi and Carmella.
Hooray.
Slam loves the dance breaks though. 71.
Theo is backstage. Talks about Sasha being a whiny coward who just likes to make excuses for her own failures. She said that she will gladly kick Sasha's ass at Renaissance just like she did at Fallout.
Wow, it's pretty direct and straightforward there. I like it.
I mean, Dio.
Yep. Man, that
74.
picture. She looks so mad in that picture.
Yeah. AJ Styles is at the gorilla area, and he says that he will gladly take Aleister Black on his offer for AJ to do his worst. He promises that at Renaissance he will face Aleister Black and end up being the last man standing. Then AJ's music hits, and he walks to the stage for his match.
Okay, so I heard last man standing. Is that going to be the match type, or are we going to have to wait and see?
Yeah, Chris Jericho is the special guest referee in this match
Oh.
between AJ Styles
What?
and
What?
Bayley.
You stole my match.
Oh, just because your show's first.
And about that fantastic heat of good wrestling, AJ defeated Bayley by pinfall with the Styles Clash.
Wow.
Come on,
Originally,
Bailey.
he went to go for the Phenomenal Forearm, and Bayley caught him and hit the Bayley the belly.
Oh.
Mhm.
Go for the pin, but Jericho just refuses to count the pin.
Oh.
She's just getting frustrated with him, yells at them, demands him to cut pin, and then instead he hits her with a code breaker.
Mm.
Well, I don't
This
know.
allowed AJ enough time to slowly get back up and then hit her with a Styles Clash and
Brutal.
Wow. I don't know if you got it planned, but now I want to see Chris Jericho and AJ Styles versus the Boston Hug Connection. I don't know if you got that planned, but I want to see it now. That's crazy. Good match rating. Look at that.
77.
Yeah. We got a lot of special refs and ref changes going on between Slam and MWA, both companies here.
Sports entertainment is at its best.
Must be a sister company type deal you guys are working here.
74.
Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to do worse.
So we're all down in our overall rating, right?
Mine went up from last week,
Except for Bomber. Yeah.
which is weird because my segment ratings weren't good.
Yeah.
But,
See, Tigress has the first rating that makes sense.
that's true.
I'd
Her,
say.
yeah, 74 looked accurate compared to her regular stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But good stuff.
Yeah. No, overall good. I see
Definitely
you're.
good stuff.
Yeah, you're
Lowest
building.
was 50.
Say what?
Her lowest was 50. I think it's
Yeah.
not bad.
And those are mid guys too, mid card guys. So
Yeah.
that's understandable. No, everything's building up pretty good. I'm really interested to see where Bayley and Jericho's going to go now that AJ's maybe. I know he's got stuff going on with Aleister Black, but I still want to see that tag match. But we'll see. Who knows? Let's check out Slam's performance here. 74 sellout. Oh, it wasn't a sellout. I thought it said sellout. Either way, 3,500 with TV rating of 0.80. 600,000. I think 0.80 has been higher. The number is a little bit down though, the viewers. But again, everybody's wondering. I think these are still down because she's in the UK right now. Slam's in the UK, so
I think it's not a sellout because she had to do the generic venue.
Yeah,
Or
I
the
use the
region.
generic.
that is what it is. Yep, good call. Good call. So most likely that's a sellout.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, and you were in Wales this week, so. Really good performance here. Really good show. Let's take a look at that Week 11 ratings breakdown. So, right away, all the way across the board, everybody's shows took a dip here. That's a spoiler. So, let's get into it. CZW, television rating of 1.70. Not bad for CZW standards. Pretty solid there. It definitely is a dip of the last 4 weeks. One of the lower shows in the last 4 weeks there. Viewers were 1.2 million, also the lowest in that time. Live attendance, CZW went back to their home area of the tri-state, and they got a sellout, 7,160. But the big show rating here, big 880 right here from CZW. Only the second time. This is their second best show rating-wise that they've ever had. So good stuff out of CZW there. Ring of Honor, opposite. We're going to start with the show rating, 58. This is the lowest show rating Ring of Honor has had to date. All 3 months now. This is the lowest. TV rating of 1.79. By far the lowest. This is the first ever time since we've been doing this that Ring of Honor have dipped under 2.0. So not good there. 1.3 million as expected. Lowest they've had. Live attendance every week. They run the pretty much same area, same arena in the tri-state. Sell out, so good showing there. But Ring of Honor really looking in a bad way at this point this week right here. MWA 2.0 rating, the highest of all this week. Not bad, but definitely the lower end, especially the last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. So, okay, so yeah, it's pretty bad. Lowest rating in 7 weeks here from MWA. 1.5 million. Still not too shabby. It's the highest of everybody here, but really a lot lower. Live attendance just under 8,000, so the really good showing there for live attendance crowd. 72. This is a big step up from last week, 66. So good show rating here from MWA. A little bright spot on the radar here for MWA. And then we have Slam. Just like Ring of Honor, this is Slam's lowest television rating. Yes, they are in the UK. Yes, everything is being affected by Slam's decision to go to the UK, which, is not bad because they get their, popularity up over there, but they're going to take a hit in the numbers here. 0.8 for the television rating, 600,000 viewers, lowest in Slam history. Live attendance was a sellout at a generic arena in Wales, 3,500. That's, I guess, decent for that venue. And a show rating of 74. So Slam still, hitting in the mid-70s. Good show rating there for Slam. They really had a good show. It's just, being in the UK, it's going to affect those numbers. So that is your Week 11 ratings breakdown all the way across the board. Everybody is down in the numbers category. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can build our shows back up going towards the pay-per-views here in August. Now, in the real world, real wrestling world, this is a time frame where the numbers are kind of down until the SummerSlam hits for the WWE. So maybe that's a realistic look on the business. I don't know, but we're going to find out. We're going to see if this is an oddity and everybody just had a bad week and we can rebound, or maybe things are going to start trending downward. I don't know. It's a scary time, especially for Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor is dipping really low down, so we're going to see if Luke can pull the nose up and recover. So that is your Week 11 ratings breakdown. Oh my God. CM Punk signs with MWA. I don't think I gave Warden shit on the show, but I don't think you guys really can grasp how mad, when it happened, when he really signed, I was very mad. He had no plans to sign him, but got him over me who wanted him. And I had plans. You know what? Later on, I'm going to tell you guys about those plans. I'm going to tell you all the cool stuff you're missing out on because that rat bastard stole them from me. That's right, stole them. But this show was a lot more about just us and CM Punk. Ring of Honor had a, really rocky show here. We're going to see how they rebound. And it looks like Dragon Lee pulling that creative control card. We're going to see if that, now that he's got Randy Orton, he's got Dragon Lee pulling creative control. Who knows? Things might be breaking down in Ring of Honor. And Slam, everything's going on great in Slam. Always has, and we'll see, I assume always will be. Slam's just cruising. We're battling out in the United States, and they're just having a just jolly old time out in the UK. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please follow our channels over on I went to the wrong way. Over on the Twitter over there, you can see the handles. And follow us at Jobber Radio. We'll let you know when the next episode's coming out, and we'll post things along the way throughout the week. That's it for now. Really fun episode. And next week is the go-home show for our August pay-per-views. So look forward to that. I know I am. All right. See you guys on the next episode.